Do you want to enjoy the good taste of French fries without having to fry? Here you have the recipe. Notice the close-up. They're delicious. They look great, super healthy, and super quick to prepare.
Good morning, I am Vidi, this is Grandma's Kitchen, and today we are going with a super easy and fantastic recipe.
Do you like French fries? Do you want to make them healthier?
This is the way, without frying.
On top, we're going to season them so we get those wedge potatoes. So typical of McDonald's, for example. Fantastic. You can also make them normal, but this way they turn out amazing. You'll see, here are the ingredients. Of course, potatoes, about 500 grams. We'll also need cornstarch. There it is. 3 tablespoons. 1 recipe paprika. Garlic powder, another tablespoon. Whole soup spoons. Thyme, half a tablespoon. Dried parsley, half a tablespoon. Olive oil, a good drizzle. A pinch of salt, you already know this is to taste, and that's it, that's all. Friends, as always, I remind you that I also leave the ingredients well detailed below in the text box. And if not, you already know, grab a paper and pen and copy directly from the screen. You will see what an amazing recipe. Well, we already have our potatoes washed, and what we are going to do is cut them into pieces. We are going to look for wedges, because that way it will cook much better and it will turn out super well. So we cut them in half if they are this size. They go with skin and all, and again in half. This too. And now I'll show you this type of wedges that we're looking for to be quite large, and it's going to turn out super well. Well, all our potatoes, which in many places we call them papas, there they are. Don't worry about the skin because it's going to have a kind of crispy touch on the outside. And it's important to keep the potato firm so it doesn't fall apart during the roasting we're going to do in the oven. Well, to all the little potatoes, if the potato is very big like this one, it's a bit too much. Well, 3 potatoes, 1 over there.
Another one over there.
And 3 little pieces. We continue like this. Well, now we are going to use a bowl to prepare our spice mix.
First, I'm going to add the
Flour. It's corn flour, so it will be suitable for people who can't have gluten. The typical cornstarch. You can use regular corn flour, and if you don't have wheat flour, that will also work for you.
There, you got it.
Paprika. I have mixed it, a little bit of spicy and a little bit of sweet. You can make it with sweet paprika, which the kids will like more, or spicy paprika if you're daring guys. Also thyme. Dry parsley and garlic powder. I'm also going to add a pinch of salt because I'm not going to add salt to the potatoes, so salt. And now spoon that I have around here. I'll stir this mixture thoroughly to ensure everything is well combined. And it turns out super well when we add it to the potatoes. Come on, this, nothing, barely 20 seconds. And we'll have it. Well, here I have a baking tray, and I've put one of these baking papers on it. The trick is, if you wet the tray a little bit, the paper will stick super well, it won't move, and we can work on it perfectly.
What are we going to do? The potatoes?
We're going to do everything here. So as not to dirty any dishes or any story, these potatoes need a little bit of oil. Don't go overboard, just a little drizzle like this. And what are we going to do? Well, with clean hands, we're going to mix them well. So they're well coated with that paper, with that oil. There it is. We have it now, fantastic, come on, let's continue. What are we going to add now? Well, our seasoning. This is going to give it all the flavor.
Don't worry if it seems like a lot.
Because it's going to spread over all the potatoes and it's going to leave the potatoes crispy with a fantastic flavor. There they are. Can you see them? Well, now what we need is for them all to be well coated. Like this, stir them, don't hold back, get your hands in there. We don't want all the seasoning on some potatoes and none on others, we need that. You'll see, because they're going to start turning this little red color. There you have it, so cool. Come on, do you see how much? Well, now we just have to spread them all over the tray so they don't pile up and cook evenly. Don't overthink it, like this. I'm sort of separating them. This one over here, there's room. This one over there, there's room.
There.
I think that's it. Look, what a lot of potatoes, and in such a short time we have them ready. Well now, with the oven not preheated, we're going to set it to 220 degrees Celsius. In other words, good heat and heat up and down. We introduce our potatoes and they will take between 30 and 35 minutes to be perfect, depending on the thickness of the wedges and the type of potato.
About 5 minutes.
Here they are. They smell super good and they look super great. As you can see, don't worry, because they are loose, you can move them. Without any problem, turn them over. Now, we'll wait for them to cool down a bit since they are too hot to touch. Nothing, a couple of minutes, don't overdo it. We don't want to eat them cold. We'll also give the potatoes a fresh twist. And with parsley. You know I love curly parsley. With normal parsley, it also serves you nothing a little. Well, I'm going to place them on a little plate to nibble on in the center of the table. They also serve as a garnish, going exceptionally well with fish and various roasted or baked meats. Especially for me, as I like them, is with fish. Baked fish, they go super well with it. So now that they are lukewarm, I'm going to prepare them as an appetizer, and I'm going to look like a king.
Well, this takes me a long time. I prefer to do things wildly.
Come on, we have to make the most of our time, and we're not going to be here forever.
Check out those potatoes. More incredible. Who can say no to that? Well, I can't resist opening one for you live, this very one. Here it goes, take a look. Look, the skin keeps the potato firm. And it's very soft. Look, if I squeeze it, it falls apart. Incredible. And look how much I have. Well, as I said, baked potatoes, super healthy and as tasty as the fried ones. Here you have them. A touch of color, aroma and flavor with fresh parsley. And it's ready. Ristras.
Who gives more?
Well, look, what a good plate of potatoes, and also healthy that are not fried.
Let's try them.
This very one.
Look, this is amazing.
Here I go.
Very good. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, they melt in your mouth. This is amazing.
You have to prepare this recipe.
And you know if you like this recipe as much as I did. Remember to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell so it notifies you of my notifications, give me a super like, follow me on Instagram, Viti Cocina. And all those Facebook moves and those stories that I always forget. There it is, very good. If you don't like paprika or thyme, it doesn't matter. Just leave them out or substitute with oregano or whatever you prefer to suit your taste. They turn out well for sure.